My name's Kerry and welcome to Public Transport and Car Tax. Now today I'm travelling on the Brisbane to Sydney XPT, and this is the train that left Brisbane at a couple of minutes to 6 this morning, and my destination today is down to Sawtell. Now the first stop after leaving Brisbane is Kyogle, and the next stop is Casino. Once it gets to Casino, it meets up with coaches which come down from places like Tweed Heads, Ballina, Byron Bay, Lismore, and also next stop after Casino is Grafton, where it meets another coach which has come down from Ballina and is picked up at places like Woodburn, Iluka, and Yamba. Anyway, it's just a few minutes to go now, and we're going to arrive at Sawtell. Once we arrive at Sawtell, I'll give you a look around. Okay, give us a few minutes and we'll be there. Well, welcome to Sawtell, and welcome to Sawtell Station. Sawtell Station's only a small platform, so if you're getting off here, just make sure you listen to what car or door is going to be open to the platform. Anyway, the platform has wheelchair access, but the unfortunate thing about the station, it's about 2 or 3 kilometres from town, sort of in the suburbs of Sawtell. Now, straight across the road from the station is a football field. So what I'm going to do is walk across the football field and walk into town. Now, it'll probably take me about 20 minutes to walk in. If you want to catch a taxi, you can call a taxi from the station. It'll probably cost you about $15, $20 to get into town. Anyway, here's the football field. So I'll walk through the middle of there. There's the main road just up there. That car just went past. Now that'd make a good bus stop. Here's a quick view of the beach, and we'll continue on into town. Don't worry, there's plenty more beach to see. Now just here is called Murray's Beach. We'll walk along the Solitary Island coastal walk. It's going to take us down along there. Well, I hope there's a track through here. Let's see, it's just over there. There's a nice little weekender for you. Probably worth about 3 million. Ah, no. There is no track. Ah, there's a track up the side here. Looks like we ended up in someone's front yard or something. There seems to be a track going down here. Give that a go. Uh-huh. Looks pretty good. Ah, made it. Here's one of my favourite homes. Looks like it was built in the 1950s. Absolutely beautiful. Of course, straight across the road from the beach, there's a track going through there somewhere to the beach. And a 5-minute walk into town. Oh yes, beautiful. That looks a nice place to stay. Yeah, it's for sale. Ah, Sawtell Beach Shacks 1 and 2, holiday letting. And of course, as you can see, the beach is across the road. And just down here a little bit further is the surf club. There we go. Beachside bliss in the heart of Sawtell. Over there is the Sawtell RSL Club, and just here is the Sawtell Beach and the Sawtell Lifesaving Club. Sorry, g'day mate, there you go. Yes, it certainly is a beautiful beach. Now, as you can see behind me, it's the Sawtell Surf Lifesaving Club. Now, this whole area around here in the summertime would just be a swarm of families and kids and young women in bikinis and guys in board shorts and just absolutely swarming with people. But today, it's the middle of winter. It's an absolutely beautiful day, so clear. But about the best I can show you today is a bunch of baby boomers having a cup of coffee. Oh well, let's go and have a look around town. Just across the road from the beach is the town, and the first thing you see after coming from the beach is the Sawtell RSL Club. The steak and kidney pot pie, which is the pensioner special. Now, I've been here before and I've had the pensioner special, but I don't really like the steak and kidney pot pie. Well, just ducked into the Sawtell RSL Club. Needed that after that walk. Anyway, I'm having a lamb shank. And what are you having, Chris? You're having the roast of the day. What are you having, Chris? Roast pork. No, I'm having the lamb shank with spicy couscous. And Chris is having the roast pork special. That sauce looks nice. I think it's Moroccan. Very nice. Okay, here we are on the main street of Sawtell. Thank you for a walk downtown. Well, that's the fashion centre of Sawtell. We'll head down here. Here's the antique centre. Now we're heading into the cafe centre, restaurant centre. Now, a fun event in Sawtell is the Chili Festival. It's really worth coming. That's a lot of fun. Okay, here's the bakery. And I can vouch for it. I've been there before. Yeah, that looks nice. Now here's the Sawtell Cinema. Now I remember coming here when I was a kid and it was very popular. And then it closed down and then they reopened it again just a few years ago. And it's absolutely beautiful. It's a credit to the people who have restored it. Do you mind if I have a look down there?
Come on through.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, I'm showing films in both of them, so you can't open the door.
Oh, okay then. It's all right. I'll just go there.
This was our. We had to raise money to refurbish the cinema, and if you paid $1,500, you got your silhouette.
Oh, I got your silhouette.
You got your name. Some of these people, these girls here, they were only 10 or 11 when their mum made the silhouette, and they worked for us. So they, you know, their mum invested in the cinema and they got a job working here eventually. So.
I remember when I was a kid, when I was 12, 11, 12, 13. That was for 60 years ago. And I used to come here with my parents.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The building was up for sale, and the same family owned it, who owned it way back. Actually, they they owned it since about the 40s. And when it went on the market, a couple of local ladies just were worried that it might be knocked down.
Yeah, that's right. Easily knocked down.
Yeah, it was at the time when these flats were going up at the end of the street, so we could just see what was going to happen. And two local ladies just rallied and got people to invest money. So the building is now owned by these people in the middle here, the Roll of Honour. So we've got our main investors that have bought the building. So the building will always remain a cinema now.
So it'll always remain a part of Sawtell. Oh, that's fantastic.
Exactly. And so now it's rented out, and Sawtell Cinema is run by a company that has a number of cinemas, so it'll stay in the business while they're still in business. Yeah. 2 cinemas here now, so they cut the stairs off and they built another cinema in the back of Cinema 1.
Thanks very much for the information. Thanks very much. Thanks very much for your time. Well, Sawtell certainly has something for everyone. Now, just at the end of the street, I remember there was a nice little cake shop down over here, Artesian Bakery. There it is. Let's go and have a look. Okay, that's the local cake shop. More cafes. Fresh food. Pantry. Now, just before we go, I just have to mention that if you're coming down from Brisbane on the XPT leaves Brisbane just before 6 o'clock, and it gets here at 11 o'clock in the morning. Now, if you're coming down from places like Tweed Heads, anywhere in the northern rivers or New South Wales, there's buses that leave Tweed Heads and they stop at places like Byron Bay, Lismore, and they go into Casino, and you can connect with the train at Casino. Then, if you're coming from somewhere like Ballina or Yamba, Iluka or Maclean, there's a bus also leaves Ballina in the morning and it goes down to Grafton, which meets the Brisbane XPT at Grafton. Then from Grafton you can catch it down to Sawtell. Now, then in the afternoon there's a 4 o'clock train that leaves Sawtell, which will take you right back to where you come from. So the other thing is the fare. Now, if you're like me, you used your seniors card when you did the booking, you can come from as far as, Tweed Heads or Byron Bay, right through to Casino by bus, and then the train on down here to Sawtell and back. If you book it a week or less in advance, it only costs you $2.50 for the whole day. Now, that is a great deal. Just $2.50 for the whole day. Now, you can add a pensioner special at the Sawtell RSL Club, and that'll be $10. That's $12.50. You can't really complain about the cost of living with those sort of deals. Anyway, we're going to catch the bus from here through to Tormina, and then at Tormina we're going to catch another bus down to Nambucca Heads where we live. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye now. Now, of course, all you need is a seniors card, and I've got mine here. And while I've got it out, I'll just give it a little kiss. How you going, mate?
Where are we travelling to today?
Just down to Tormina Gardens thing.
Come on, mate.
I'll just sit here for a few minutes. I'll sit back there in a few minutes.
How do you put up with me?
Hey?
I don't.
That's right, I don't know how she puts up with me.
Oh, yeah. That's what I said to the line missus. I said, God knows what you see in me. And she said, you don't spend all your time down the pub.
Yeah.